I consider reading one of the most important, reading scripts and
Yeah.
understanding them is one of the most important things for a DP. And sometimes it gets kind of overlooked. Oh, you're a man of person of images. You're not,
Yeah.
and it's like, well, no, I mean,
You
the
have,
words are important.
you
It's
have to bring those
exactly.
words to life. Like that's your job. So.
Exactly, exactly. So it's like, and I've seen a lot of very good DPs that they cannot choose the right movies, and
Right.
and obviously, again, as a DP, I'd rather do a movie that is not as visually stunning, but it's a good movie, than to do a
Yeah.
visually stunning movie that is a bad movie. I always would choose to do the good movie.
Yeah.
Even if
Yeah.
I will always think, I wish it would look better. But at the end of the day, what I want to do is good movies, good pictures, not
And
beautiful pictures. You know what I mean?
yeah. And that's what you've done your whole career. I mean, you've worked with
we tried,
amazing
not
actors.
always, but like, yeah, I mean, like, you try, you can only but try,
Mm,
you put all your effort, all your energy, all your passion into it, and then hope for the best. And
yeah.
obviously it's also like, filmmaking, it's
Yeah.
such a and there are so many elements, so many little pieces that can change a
Mm,
whole movie. Like,
yeah.
oh, that actor that was supposed to do it now got sick, and now we're replacing for that person.
Right.
And that person changes the whole movie. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe that person is amazing and who turns into a huge success, and then or not. Maybe it's the other way around.
Mm,
So it's like these kind of things, but also like the group of people you work with, your collaborators, the people around you, your stress level, the director's stress level,
mm,
the actors, like it's a
yeah.
lot of little things. The editor, the music, the distribution, like
Mm,
even the poster changes the vision of
yeah.
people's of your movie. So it's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, I've been very fortunate in a lot of projects, and sometimes not as fortunate. But
Mm,
the only thing I can hope is like to keep working, to keep hoping, to keep dreaming, to keep being passionate about what I
mm,
do, and that's what carries me. And
yeah.
I'm trying to look for good projects with good people that take me to the next adventure and the
Yeah.
next challenge, and hopefully one day I will be able to do an amazing movie that
Mm,
I can be happy when I die, that they will stay the type phase of that. But like with a friend of mine, we always, filmmaker, we always used to say, if we're lucky enough, we can do one
yeah.
really good movie, one masterpiece, that it's enough. It's
Yeah.
like if you that would be amazing. So I'm still looking, I'm still
You
fighting,
don't
I'm
think you've done
still
that
like,
yet?
no, masterpiece. It's a big name. It's a big name. I've done good movies, good movies. A handful of good movies, which is a lot. I cannot complain, but it's like the masterpiece. The
Mm,
masterpiece. If something close, that would be good. But
mm,
but again, it's like it's so difficult.
yeah.
Like it's the you can only but hope and keep working hard, and then
Mm,
that's also another thing I've learned in filmmaking. It's like how important it is to care and to work hard and
yeah.
to love your job.
Mm,
It's a matter of it's life and death.
yeah.
If you work hard, if you care for what you're doing, if it does change, it does
Mm,
elevate your work, your career, your relationships,
yeah.
and that's how you grow.
And you talk about that collaborative process, and how much of that is in cinematography, when how much is it that you're working with the director, bouncing ideas off each other, or is it more of you just trying to fit their vision and bring their vision to life?
And yeah, it's a great question. I mean, it's like I think it's both. I think it's like I think we are my job is to bring directors' visions to life, to
Yeah.
images, and that's what I care, and making him or her happy. That's also that's what I am after on my job. But at the end of the day, I also believe in in back and forth, in making each other better, in teasing each other to just like, you know, to to push the next level, to push to the next level, to you know, to raise, you know, to, so like, I, if the director, you know, throws me an idea, I take it and hopefully make it bigger and then throw it at him, and then, you know what I mean, it's like, it's a bit of that, you know, back and forth, and hopefully, you know, if the egos don't get involved, and it's like, you know, and it has happened, and every director is different, and every, but the ones I enjoy the most are the ones that are great. Yeah, they have great ideas, but they are also great collaborators, you know, and it's just such a skill. It's difficult, you know, because you have to be, you know, and the ego plays, and you know, and the creativity, and it's difficult to get ideas, and but also to be open to be criticized, and to be, you know, to change them so they grow and they better. And even they are not your ideas, you know, sometimes it's like, oh, it's not my idea, and you get a bit defensive because, you know, if, I don't know, you know, you can get a bit defensive if it's not your idea and you're the director, you know, but it's so good, you know, those directors that they just, you know, challenge you and make you better, and they push you with the, hey, what if you do this with the light? And it's like, oh, you know, are they getting into my thing? It's like, and it's like, no, that's part of everyone's job, you know, just to make the other one better, to push that person to, you know, to get the best of that situation, you know, and bring the best result for the film, you know. And at the end of the day, what matters is the film, you know, how can we make the film better, you know, and how can we tell the story in the best possible way, so it conveys the right atmosphere, tone, emotions, you know, sensibility, and, you know, the characters, you know. So so it's like, I think, I believe in team play, I believe in challenging myself and others with my ideas, and, you know, like, and so that we can all grow together and we can be best, you know. I, you know, it's like, I always think that making a good shot, it depends on 100 decisions, you know, and you need to make, and you need to make a lot of them. Some of them come from the script and from production and from the location, you know, but a lot of them need to be done on the last second, and that's what I'm good at. I'm making a right or last second on set decision of, you know, the lighting, of the camera, of the focus, you know. It's so many details that are important for every shot, you know, and you need to get as many right as possible, and hopefully those sequences that are good is because a lot of the shots are on, you know, on this level of, you know, of good, of a lot of good decisions, you know, 80% or 90% of good decisions. You know, the movies are the same. If you keep scoring in the 70s and 80s and 90s, your movie is going to be there, you know. But if you know, sometimes you fail. Sometimes you make the big decision of that shot. You made it wrong, and then the shot is a lot worse. You know, so it's a, you know, it's a whole thing. You know, and it's never easy, and it's never as fun as one would wish. But it's you know, because we're all striving for perfection. We're all trying to do our best, and it's a lot of people involved, making decisions, and egos, and speed, and money. It's everything, you know. It's a lot of, it's a combustion. It's a of elements that can explode any moment, you know. So it's so that's filmmaking, and that's the joy of it, the complicated bit of it, but also the art, you know.
And
so
I've
it's
seen
it's an amazing job.